Well, day 26. And I got a bull down here I'm going to get. Wow, I forgot how far down this is. I'm about halfway there and I feel like I've been walking forever. But as I've been walking, I just thought about my morning, and one of the things that occurred was I got up bright and early, 2:30. I was going to go sleep at my drop zone so nobody beat me to it. Well, on the highway, driving up, I see hazard lights and a truck in the ditch. So I pulled off, and it turns out these gentlemen had come around that corner and swerved to ironically miss an elk, slammed into the embankment, slid down the highway, half in, half out, and totally destroyed their front left tire. And then to make matters worse, their spare was flat. So I spent the next couple hours with them flagging traffic to keep them safe as they tried to work on their vehicle, getting a tow truck set up for them. While I was with them, though, the thought occurred to me, and I asked them, "Do you know Jesus? Because if you don't know Jesus, you very nearly met Jesus this morning." They agreed. The reality is, the Bible says that if you don't know Jesus and you meet Jesus, that the sinful nature that we all have, the wages of our sin is hell. But the Bible also says, if you acknowledge that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be rescued. Because the gift from God for those who know him is heaven. I just felt that was worth sharing. The most important thing, even in the middle of this hunt, even as I'm trying to find this bull. So let me keep on heading down. Well, it's disappointing. I've come way down and I hit a complete wall of brush and like a cliff, basically. And I'm still about a half a mile from where the elk were last night. I guess I'll throw out some calls here a little bit, see what happens. I know one thing. If I killed one down here, I'd really find out who my true friends are. Well, I'll keep you up to speed on the game plan. I'm gonna hike out. So I'm gonna beat feet. I'm gonna slowly walk out is what I'm gonna do. So as I was getting ready to start moseying up the ridge, I saw a little trail and slipped down a little further and threw out a couple bugles, and I got a response. So I don't know if you can hear him. He's so far away, I can barely hear him. And I don't know if it's because it's the wind or if he's actually way far away. I think he might be coming a little closer. They went quiet on me. I've dropped way down here to the point where I'm thinking, do I want to kill an elk down here? Of course I do. But they've gone quiet. I think they winded me. This wind is just, I can't get around it. Well, so as I look at my onyx, those bulls are fairly close to that cut, that unit. So I think I'm gonna hike out and drive around and get in that timber that's next to that unit. Should also get the wind in my favor if it's doing the same thing over there that it's doing here. Try calling again. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm definitely they're not coming to me now. So this time I'm actually gonna start hiking up. I keep starting to hike up and throw out a bugle and get stopped in my tracks. Well, I hiked out of that drainage, soaking wet. So we got back to the truck. I put on some dry clothes and then headed over to the other side of the drainage. Got the wind a little bit better. Slipped down one of those ridges and tried to relocate those bulls, but I got nothing. But I know they're down there. So tomorrow is another day. That's a wrap on day 26. So God bless. Happy hunting. We'll see you tomorrow.